One more, launch it up. Launch it up with speed, as much as you got. Straighter and longer. Is that good?
Yeah.
Yeah, thought so.
So today we've got Ethan with us, who's an aspiring talk professional who's trying to get his talk on. He's come to see us today, see if there's anything we can do to start to help push his game closer to the levels needed to achieve his talk hard. As always, we start the session by sitting down with him to really get a good understanding of his goals and what he believes is holding him back at the moment from achieving that. So if you just get some things out of today, what would be some main things you would like to come away from today knowing or understanding or being able to go away and work on?
One thing would be, again, technique for mainly driver. So driver would probably be the overall goal for today, if I can get that sorted out, or something to work with, just so I know, okay, maybe in a few months' time, if you keep going with this, then you will get it out there further. I mean, that'll just give me more confidence on the course as well.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd say driver mainly, and again, confidence, probably the second big thing for me. If I can stand over a shot knowing what I'm doing, then I feel like I'll be able to hit it a lot better.
Okay. And by confidence, you mean knowing one shot shape, knowing what's your form of confidence?
I think it's just knowing each time you will 9 times out of 10 strike the ball well.
Okay.
And yeah, I think that's my main thing. Okay. Just knowing you can stand there, pick a shot and hit that shot. Because I think at the minute, with my swing, I'm standing over a shot. Okay, I'm telling myself I want to hit it straight, but deep down, after you've pulled the last few shots, you're thinking, is this going to go straight? So I think it's just if I can come out of here knowing what I'm doing wrong, try and sort that out, and have a good understanding of what I'm doing.
Cool.
Then I can build that up and just.
And just before we go on to anything other, in terms of that goal in particular, if you're struggling with a shot, would you ever try and change the intention? Would you ever try to, or do you just try to hit it straight most of the time?
I try and hit it straight. So at the minute, my bad shots are straight lefts.
Okay.
So yeah, straight lefts pretty much. So, but I wouldn't stand over a shot, try and aim it 20 yards right. I don't like the idea of that.
Okay.
I would always try and, because you know you can hit a good golf shot, so trust that you're going to hit a good golf shot each time.
So shape isn't something you necessarily think about much?
No.
Okay.
No, I mean I can try and shape it. I say at the minute I'm hitting draws, but I say last couple of weeks swing path's probably changing a little bit more out to win. Only fractional, but so I've started to hit a few fades. Okay. But again, straight left shots I wouldn't aim right. So that's my main thing.
Got you. Anything else you'd really like to get from today?
I'll say that's really it. Those two main things would be the main goals.
Cool. Okay, cool.
I think the best thing for us to do is to do the physical stuff first.
Yeah.
So Sam will take you through some mobility testing and some power testing, and we'll see what the body's capable of doing.
Okay.
Jack then is going to grab all the data, so we can actually see what's going on. So before he's even made any intervention, we just want to kind of see what's going on. We'll see the shape, we'll see the numbers on full swing.
Yeah.
We'll get some data on small box. We'll get some data on hack motion. We'll just see what you're doing, right? And he'll probably get you to hit a couple of different shots and see how that changes, and just kind of see what's going on. We'll then review all that and then see where we go from there. That'll probably take us down a few different avenues. But I think we grab that data first. That's the best place to go, and then we'll see where we go from there.
Cool.
Awesome.
Let's go. No, all good. All good.
Start with our mobility screening.
Yeah.
I know you've done one with Joe a few months ago at the start of the year.
Yeah.
So we're just going to see where you're at, see what's changed, see how you're feeling. Any injuries, anything I need to know about before we start? All good?
Good.
Perfect. Right, Ethan, if you could just come to set up posture for me, mate. Brilliant. And then just cross your arms over here. Cool. That position feel nice, stable for you? You can stay there all day, no aches, no pains?
Yeah.
Perfect. Good. If then from there, Ethan, if we could just pelvic tilt, so if we could just arch our pelvis and then squeezing it under for me, okay? Good. Nice, slow and controlled. To the posture here for me, Ethan. We're going to try and keep upper body nice and still, and I just want you to try and rotate those hips for me, please. Okay. When you feel like you're steady and balanced, I'm just going to ask you to close your eyes, okay? Either leg, we're going to start on both. And then from this one, I'm just going to get you to rotate all the way around one way. That's it. Okay. And then all the way around back the other side. So straighten the left leg for me. So most of the weights, bring that right foot back in a little bit closer. That's it. So we're stacking the weight onto that left side. Then when you're ready. just do a nice deep squat all the way down. Okay. So I'm going to start with your chin down to the chest and then just roll all the way down for me, okay? Don't force it, just go naturally where we can. Okay, fine. Bring it down. And if you can just fold that back up as high as you can. Get that as far back as you can for me. Brilliant. Nice. I'm now just going to get you to have your thumbs up here. And I'm going to get you to just lift your arms up nice and straight as high as you can. Good. And then slowly bring them down. Sitting up nice and tall for me. If you could just now turn your torso as far around as you can. Okay, good. And then the other side. Wow, way more mobility this side. Feel that, right? Go one more time this side. Where does it feel tight as you're looking this way? Or quite high up in there?
Yeah.
Not too much down here? No, really here. Okay, and then back to me. And then up. Try and keep the forearms still. That's it, there you go. Good, just open them up. Close them down. Again, and then lift your right leg off the floor. I'm just gonna hold that. 10.
So Sam's looking through a comprehensive TPI screening, look at all his mobility, stability, and his power profiling. And there's a few things that stood out in terms of his ankle stability, hip stability, a little bit of hip motion restriction, a little bit of hamstring mobility. So definitely some things we're going to look at in terms of the mobility. But in terms of power, his power levels were pretty good, and they're definitely better than what we'd expect from the driver speeds that he was giving us at the start of the session. So it just gives us a bit of extra data to know the driver speed numbers that he's struggling with at the moment. It's definitely becoming more from a technical or a mental point than it is his actual physical ability to be able to produce his speed.
Cool. A little bit of hot pull,
Yeah.
fractionally.
Yeah, that is. Honestly, I don't start many right now.
Okay.
Start slightly there.
Fine.
And obviously looking at numbers in the sim, like thinking club parts are normally pretty neutral.
Yeah.
So that 0.3 is
Yeah.
always pretty neutral.
Yeah.
So yeah, for me, I know it's just face, I think.
Yeah. Cool. Right, I'm going to get this next one on. So I would agree, it is face, but then I feel like is 2 degrees a lot off face, would you say? It's not really, right?
No.
But like 2 degrees is quite enough for a hot pull,
Yeah.
right? Especially like 2 degrees shut of club path is going to be quite a lot. But the reason you're hitting that realistically is because the path is so low. Because the face is not that far off. Imagine you had your path going more towards free left, let's say.
Pretty straight.
That'd be pretty straight off shot. It'd be a little pull cut, right? Yeah. And that's going to be more. I would have thought. I don't really care. And like I'm going to use the pattern we use here, and whatever your blueprint will be. So like for example, if I want to move you in a way, it might get you into more of a draw pattern. Who knows, right? But like you not playing a shape, in my opinion, your brain also isn't given much direction. So if it's not given much direction, it's kind of just, I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. I'm kind of just going to fire it. You're not trying to control face, you're not trying to control path. It's kind of just randomly swinging. Yeah. It becomes very, very difficult to control something.
Yeah, so I'd say the only thing, so sometimes when I'm playing and I'm hitting them straight left, my thinking is, if I'm trying to fix it on the course, I'm trying to almost feel like there's more hinge in my right hand. So then for me, if I can try and hold on to that longer, I've got something to hold on to. And always just keep that face slightly open. So I know it's where I can turn it over. So for me, if I'm playing, I always just try and think of keeping that face a little bit more.
Okay. So that'll keep the face a bit more square, and we'll call it square. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay. Okay, go on then.
I hit one, so when I try and hit one like that, they go straight.
Okay, cool. We'll get a feel on. Go for it. Just a straight one first then, okay? Pretty good.
Pretty consistent then,
yeah, yeah. Tracking on the same line. Can you try and draw this one for me?
Yeah.
Yep. Can I ask what you were trying to do to draw it?
I was trying to keep almost my shoulder path more
Right.
that way.
Yeah.
Because there's different ways I've been told to try and draw it. Like, I know there's different ways to draw it. Shoulders with feet alignment, or ball position.
What's the most important?
Ball position, I think.
Ball position's up there. Let's say we're using body. Forget.
Alignment.
Yeah. So for alignment, what would it? So if you were going to control path, what would be the most important bit in your mind? From your body upwards, feet all the way up to shoulders.
Maybe shoulders.
100%. Shoulders and forearms to me are like your two. Yeah, that's what moves it. Realistically, you could have foot forward like that and play a fade.
Yeah.
You try and do that, play a fade from there, you're going to struggle, right? So like that's your biggest dictator.
That one there, just thinking I'm almost set up
Cool.
a little bit more that way.
Okay, cool. Well, moved your path, so that's one thing. Definitely moved your path.
Yeah.
Yep. Just didn't start it right enough, basically.
Yeah.
Let's go again. Let's try and hit a shot one more time for me. Okay. How does that feel when you do that?
Not great.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it feels.
Weird sensation to you.
Yeah, I feel like because now I'm trying to, because I know I'm hitting them straight left, so when I'm trying to almost hold the face open.
That what it feels like?
Like this, I feel like it's just going to go straight right.
So you're controlling start line by controlling that. Is that what you're saying?
That's what it feels like to me. That's what.
Okay.
Start line.
If you just forget that and think a little bit more externally for me, and think about starting it right at that bunker. Don't think about your hands for a second.
Okay.
Just literally think about starting it right at that bunker. Good.
Well, and just draw it back.
Yeah, and just draw it back in. You got it. How'd that one feel in comparison?
It felt nice.
Yeah, okay.
Right was good.
Did you feel like you were having as much control of the face or not?
No,
You felt less control?
I just did it.
Yeah, good. Okay, let this one generate. What's the path? There you go, 2.1. How's better? Okay. So one thing I say, that's gone shorter, but that, not in a negative sense.
Yeah,
It's gone shorter because you haven't pulled it, right? So like a little bit more control of face. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. I agree. Let me just see one fade now, okay? How did you feel like you tried to do that?
Okay, I was the wrong way.
Just slide it left.
I tried to do something like that.
Interesting.
Control and just look at the target.
I find often, I see it too much with like good players. They're trying to like hold it
Yeah.
with a fade. We still want that release because you got to think what we're trying to do with the face. Where's the face got to be pointing?
Straight still.
It's got to be pointing left. It's got to start left, doesn't it? The face has to point left.
Yeah, face starts there.
So like technically we need the release still. We have to make sure we don't want to be hitting push fades or basically a slice, right? We don't want to be hitting that. We got to be hitting shots that are starting left and starting to cut back. So for me, don't be afraid. Like again, look at the left side of this bunker up here and hit it. And like let's
Change
get.
the path, okay?
Yeah, you change the path nicely. Yeah, it's just controlling the like don't control the face. That's what I would say. Yeah, very nice. That was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't really fade it into that pin, I hope. But fade it away from that pin, maybe. It might not be a bad shot, but. Okay. And give me one more, mate. And again, that's basically the shot you're trying to play, is it? Just straight, nothing going on.
I'm sure, stand up and hit it, yeah.
Okay, cool. Take a look at that for me.
Yeah.
So what do you notice from, so go top of the swing,
Yeah.
pause it there. Okay,
Bit long.
a little bit long, yep, a little bit long. What do you notice from transition down to arm parallel?
Club comes over top.
Yes, club goes out, steepens quite a lot, right?
Yeah.
That's what, so that's the move I'm basically looking for. This is actually one he's trying to draw,
Yeah.
so this will be better. Now let's go one where he's trying to hit that shape. I think this is straight. This might be straight. It'll be fade as well. You see how it just tidies up a couple of things. But it's reverse pivot. It's quite heavy.
Yeah.
Especially when he's not trying to draw it. That's got way longer.
Yeah.
Like when he was trying to draw it, he wasn't doing that.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't as strong as that. It's really suck, yeah. So chest sway at this point's okay.
It's pelvis.
It's pelvis.
It's 5.5. What's he hitting back?
It goes down, so he actually ends up rocking back. So his move is kind of see what's the blue line. It's like moving backwards if anything, isn't it?
Yeah, still.
It's like it goes too far forwards and he's working back, yeah?
That's still off it.
Okay, so the reason this move happens, okay, so I'll send that one over to you. The reason that move happens is because of where the chest goes in the time of the backswing. Okay, so what's the blue line? It goes that way early.
Yeah.
But that's really early for the chest to be going onto the lead side. So what you've basically done, you've got yourself in a position which is too far left, too early. Okay, so if we check the measurable data and go at top of the backswing, you'll see that chest
Left, yeah.
chest sway. It's too far at the top. So the top is 2.1 inches. So that basically means you've gone too far that way. Basically, we from a measurable standpoint, we basically would like that to be around even.
Yeah.
Right? So that's going to get you in a position where you're really, really, really steep, and then you see it gets into green. That sounds good, but you've had to do a bunch of backing up to get there, right? So obviously sometimes you square that up, but like you have to start going back and throwing it out. You're trying to find the space to release that club, right? Versus if we can start to get a little bit of this reverse pivot away, we'll be able to. I actually think so. Your best swing you put on this, or the one with the least amount of that, was your draw. Okay, so because you naturally, for whatever reason, just didn't feel like you had to get on top of it as much. I don't know if that's something you think about, but
really? No.
It quite often is a thing I see with these sort of numbers, chest sway gap, these sort of things. They improve if you are a reverse pivoter when I ask them to draw it. If they're good like yourself, because you kind of understand basically what you're trying to do in impact. Whether you understand this bit or not, that's irrelevant.
Yeah.
But we're basically just trying to now look at getting this more into the green.
Okay.
So feeling like, you know, the chest isn't moving that way. So start's okay, but then from this point onwards, we are just shifting too much that way. You can kind of see it in the breakdown, like you can see your body shifting heavily towards there. And then our ground reaction force is just going to be, oh God, and then it's going to be spiking and we're just going to lose all the energy really, really early. And that's going to kill driver.
Yeah.
Because the longer the club gets, the worse that's going to get. Okay, so we find the space for driver, we find the room to produce speed. So we need to get basically the chest working away and staying away much longer. Okay, because at the moment it's just getting back way too quick. Okay, and then we're going to have the room to be able to actually optimize the speed, shift left, use the ground reaction force a little bit better. So a lot of this is going to be backswing stuff. A lot of this is going to be talking about ball flight and how that's going to help. Because at the moment, I think you playing this straight ball flight with a fade is costing you.
Yeah.
Okay, like I feel like those patterns lean into you doing more of this. Lean into you doing more, stay on top, get on top. From a physical perspective, is there anything you see?
Can I just see pelvis?
Yeah. Sway.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. So if you look there, Ethan, right at impact, you are, well, we've almost gone too far forward here. And then you can see like just how unstable that left foot is.
Yeah.
Obviously we did your balance, and as soon as I asked you to balance, how hard you found that. So then when we're actually saying, right, not only are you going to just balance, we're going to press as much force down into the floor as possible, because there's that ankle and that foot is just so unstable. All that energy is just getting completely lost up through the chain, and that's why we're just not generating enough speed. As well as it just then, like, you're generating so much lateral force going towards target because that foot is unstable. At some point we have to stop that lateral force, turn it into both vertical and rotational, and we just don't have the stability or the strength really to do all of that. So it's just why we see that, like, everything shifting so far over there. Which I think is fantastic from a sequencing point of view, that you can create so much lateral force, but we actually do need to be able to stop it. If we can't stop it and turn it into vertical or rotational, it's just killing us, and that's kind of what we're seeing there.
And I think, you know, I would definitely say because of the timing of when it's happening. Because he's doing it so early in the sequence, he's just got too much time to like emit that force in that direction, hasn't he? That's like, obviously there's a physical aspect, and then there's the aspect of actually swinging the golf club. You are just doing it too early. So we can both our sides, we can start to control that a lot. Right. So first we're going to go get some feels. Give you something to play around with. We'll test the driver speed numbers as well, because I think that'll make quite a big change. We'll do fields first, okay? So we're going to do fields. We'll just hit some 7-9s and we'll play around. We'll test the numbers and see where it moves to. Okay.
In terms of intent, what are you trying to do? Like, are you trying to get there?
So my thing is at the minute, I'm trying to obviously get more way this way on the way back. And then for me, it's when we say it gets about halfway back, all the way up, we're almost trying to push down into this side.
Yeah.
So I think that's probably where
You're doing it
Doing it
from the upper
You're
body.
doing it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're moving, like the way I call it, you got two things that can move. You got centre of mass and you got centre of pressure.
Yeah.
Okay, so pressure's the floor.
Yeah.
All you can think of, so mass is going to be, let's say it's chest. Okay, we don't want centre of mass moving,
No.
right? Because if your centre of mass moves,
Yeah.
yes, the pressure will move, but then we haven't. It's basically like it's called a moment arm. So moment arm is what distance is basically. You increase your moment arm, your likelihood of increasing distance increases. So you will have the higher likelihood. But you reducing that moment arm, so basically shortening the gap of your centre of pressure and centre of mass, that's going to reduce the likelihood of you producing speed.
Okay.
So we need to extend that gap so we can actually release the club and get a bit more speed. Okay. Any other stuff you want?
No, I just think that your understanding of that is going to make this
Yeah, I
a lot
agree.
easier.
Yeah.
Like, I think you've been trying to think left side, left side,
Yeah,
left side.
me
Just
too.
how
And
you're
everything's
left
going
side.
now.
Yeah.
Because everything's getting there. Then you've got
Sure.
as
It's a common misconception, this one.
Yeah.
Like, you know you got to get left.
And I think the part of it as well is for me, if I'm staying more back, I feel like to hit the ball, I have to almost release everything to hit it. So that's part of probably the reason why I've almost thought try and get more over it that way.
I get it.
Yeah, it's actually just
You go that way,
just
the only way to
feeling
get to it
compromised.
is
Yeah.
to do that, right? So that's actually probably part of the reason.
It's killing it, yeah.
Yeah, right? First, if we're all moving in like this and everything's moving together, you can actually not hold the resemblance, I hate that word, but like, definitely not hold, but you'll have a more well-timed release. You won't have to get rid of them so early.
You can
Okay?
throw it.
So everything's kind of ready together.
You
Yeah,
can throw it at
I
the
think
right time in the right
that- yeah,
seconds.
yeah.
Cool.
But you've got to be in the right place to do that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Let's go. If I show you this first,
Yep.
so I want you to think of this as our obstruction to stop us, because when I tell you to go this way, knowing what we know, you thinking if I move that direction, everything's going to go there.
Yeah.
You're going to move pressure, and so we can use this as a bit of an obstruction for the lower body. Okay, so I want you to imagine we cannot touch this in any way, shape, or form. Not allowed to. Okay. But what we want to do is we want to try and get chest moving over to that direction as much as we can. So I often try to imagine like my chest is getting over this bag.
Yeah.
Okay. It's an over dramatization. That's obviously too much room, right? But like the feeling of it is what we're trying to create. And then I'm going to try and get you feeling this for longer in your transition. Okay. So imagine we're here, and all I'm basically trying to do is make sure this isn't sliding, and I'm going more over here, right? Now that's getting me away from what you're currently doing, which is a reverse pivot.
Yeah.
And then from here, I basically would try to almost maintain this structure and move more this way. You can see how everything's remaining here. It's not getting into a spot where I'm going back over, right? So that's what you're currently doing. If you stand there, have a little go for yourself. Good.
It's in here and then it's
Literally just feel. That's it. Good. Feel like you're nice and wide and extended.
so extend the arms out.
Extend the arms out. Yeah, good, good.
From here, it's just
Good. And then you start going through. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Good. Much better. And again. Good. And then you'd start to go. So if you get into this position, and this is what, knowing your current feels, we don't have to change as much. If you can stay longer this side with the chest, you can basically shift in the same way you currently are. So just basically shift as hard as you want left, and that might mean your chest goes, whatever. But like, you will be able to create more of that drawers pattern we're looking for, and a bit more of a neutral pattern that we're looking for, and it will stop that over the top move. So you can basically, from that point, just shift over here and then just go. Yeah, good. Just fire yourself. But from that point, you'll be able to actually square the club face up a little bit. No, square the shaft up a little bit. It won't get so steep. So if you grab a 7-9 for me. We're just going to go top of the backswing. Good. So it's an over dramatization. And then from there, you can start to shift. Okay? You're allowed to shift from that point, but you have to get, so I almost want you to think of this. You need to feel like you're getting away from it more to then get back to it.
Okay.
You can't go hunt for it too early. That's what you're doing. It's like you're trying to, I really want to hit this ball. I really want to get back on top of it. Get away first. Get away. Have a bit of patience. Just hit a few first. I want to see some drawy ones. Good. You should feel quite far behind it.
Yeah,
that's fine. Yeah. So the first few, I expect you to be far behind it. You're too far behind it. Okay, that's fine. Okay, close. Give me a sensation. What's it feel like?
Yeah, it feels like obviously slower on the way back.
It doesn't need to be slower. Just be
No,
clear.
I just,
You are doing
I
that at the
have to
moment.
do go slower just to get
that's
there.
fine.
Yeah, it feels like I've got almost having to almost chuck it down now
Okay.
to get to it. That's what it feels like to me.
Good. That's what I want to hear. Come on.
Yeah, it feels like I'm definitely hanging back a bit more.
Okay. Good. Like way longer. Yeah. That's so much
Yeah.
better. If anything, you can just go. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you don't now. Just get back.
left.
Get back.
Just
Get back.
From that backswing position, just do what you
straight
were doing
left.
before, just get left.
Went too early. Wait for it.
It's close.
Wait for it. Like that. That was just a bit impatient still. Okay. That was a little bit impatient. So it's almost like backswing and then go. Right.
Okay.
So it's almost like creating two separate fields.
Yeah, yeah.
Better.
Nice. What does that feel like now? Now you can feel like you're getting left.
Yeah, it's definitely feel like I'm more over it now.
Okay.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, it
good.
feels like I can get back to it. I'm not,
Good. That's the path I want to see.
Yeah.
I want to see. In fact, I wouldn't even mind to see 2 or 3. I want to see something that's creating shape. Right. I
You
don't.
want to see big like.
I don't big draws. Like I'm talking under 5-yard draw, but like something that's moving. Like at the moment, you're just too neutral. Swing. If I move your intention, okay, so this is now like the visual part of it. So
Yeah.
obviously we're talking technical, and then you have to match it to a visual, and you have to match it to a mental. Okay,
Yeah.
so you need to be making sure we're choosing a start line when we're playing this.
Yeah, I
right.
wanna hit little draws.
Start line that's going to help the technical. Okay,
Okay.
so your start line that's going to help the technical is going to be over here,
So am I trying to hit like a push draw? Or
push draw. So you're not aiming there.
No.
You're
Okay, I
going-
think that's sometimes where I get.
We do not aim there, right? Because if you aim there, what do you end up doing? Pulling it,
Pulling
hot
it
pull,
there.
and it's gone
Yeah,
left,
yeah.
right?
Okay.
So you're trying to hit a push draw, okay? So that's going to get you a little more underneath.
Yeah.
Okay, all good. Did you try and control technical there?
No.
Okay, good. That's
I
fine.
just- Bit more. Almost feel like width on the way back. It was what it feels like.
Okay,
I'm not going as high. I'm trying to get more out.
okay. Yeah, close. You can just close off them shoulders a little bit for me.
Well,
Again, another thing that's like in the toolbox, which you need to do to try to match up the draw. That's just going to make your life a little bit easier. That little bit open, point of fraction open.
what more or this way?
No, other way.
You wanna
other way.
show
Yeah,
me?
you got it. You got it.
Like there.
Yeah, it's better, mate.
I
So
shot my
what's
lower
that?
half go a bit.
We'll see. We'll see. So what do you think it is? Powerful face.
I'm hoping it's that way.
It's going to be. They're both going to be right, aren't they?
Should be.
They're both going to be right.
I just felt my legs go a bit more on that one.
Did you feel like you got on the outside of your right foot?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what definitely happened, right, Sam? Yeah, it looked like it went a bit much. So think of the bag again.
Yeah.
Think of the
Yeah,
bag
that
being on
bag.
your right side. What would you have done? You probably would have pushed too much into that bag,
Knocked
wouldn't you?
over, yeah.
So therefore, that's like almost your limit. You can't go that far. That's too much.
Okay.
Better.
Felt like I didn't go. I tried to
As
keep my
much.
upper half going.
So
but my
you
lower-
still went, but just not
Yeah.
as much, right?
Yeah.
Like you find, I kind of like to push the boundary of how far you push things.
Yeah.
You need to feel what too much feels like. You need to feel what not enough feels like. Fundamental.
Fundamental, yeah.
Right.
To me, it feels like you got to use your core a lot to almost stop your
Yeah.
lower half and go.
Yeah. You're winding up properly, right?
Yeah.
You can see. Very chest sway. I think it's actually optimal at the top now. I haven't got too much. He still gets back at fraction early.
Yeah.
Oh, way up. 5. That feels dramatic. Keep it there just a bit longer, that's all. So not as much, but longer.
Do I not want to shift?
But you're just doing it too early.
So when do I want to?
So go. Just feel like it's holding up there
Yeah.
for a little
almost
bit
hold it
longer.
for a second.
Yeah, just it
So,
doesn't need
not,
to go.
so when I can't get any further,
Yeah, then you can start going. Yeah.
Is that not what I'm doing at the minute?
No, you're doing it. You're doing it earlier than that. So you're probably going to feel like it's almost pausing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on, do it backswing. Keep it. Yeah. See, look, you've lost me too much there.
Good.
There
Oh,
you go.
okay. Yeah.
Go again. That's it. Good. And now we're going to actually try and add a little bit of speed in this backswing.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't have to hold it so much.
Yeah.
Just kind of let go. Yeah. Good.
And I feel like I'm not reaching over that one at all.
But it's enough, right? 100%. Yeah.
Okay.
Like do it again. Like Sam will tell you if it's not enough. Enough? Yeah. Good.
Okay.
Yeah, and then just add a bit more speed. Like, because at the moment it's a little bit like trying to put a club in a position. Let's try and be a bit more athletic with this move. Close. Cool. That's deep. There it is there. Don't hit that stick. You have to miss that stick. Do not hit it. Okay? It will shatter.
Nice.
Make sure it misses right.
Okay.
Good lad.
Fucking close.
Yeah, it was always going to be close.
Yeah. I just towed it.
But what happened? Did you hit the line? Was that the first one you didn't pull in about 3 shots?
Yeah.
Right. So like, and where did your path go? Back out to the right.
Yeah.
So the focus is moving that. That's all it is. I'm not. You know, it's not. Sometimes it seems like it's a bit too basic, but that's the point. Basic is good. So this is almost what you would try and do. Just to be clear, like imagining like I've always liked the idea of like there's a wall going up center of the hole, right? So from you to your target, and you are trying to go right of it and not let it cross the wall. So you're always trying to finish balls drawing into the wall. That's what they're trying to do, right? That's your visual of what you're trying to get to happen. Good, nice. Does that make a bit more sense?
Yeah.
Like how the control start line. Like controlling start line doesn't need to be as technical as what you're trying to make it.
No. So
controlling start line is literally the most athletic thing you can do in golf.
Yeah.
Like you can make it as hard or as easy as you want, and you're making it easy just by thinking, what am I doing? Like controlling it by visual, right? Like in the same way as I was kicking a ball, would I think about where I was putting my foot in order to start that ball? Or would I just kick the ball?
Just kick it.
Right.
Yeah.
You're good enough to do that.
Yeah.
So like you don't have to control every bit of the motion for it to be good.
Mm-hmm.
Sick. How much better is that?
Yeah, started right.
You want repeatability.
Yeah.
That's how you play repeatable golf.
Yeah.
You play one shot shape that you just hit 95% of the time
You'll be fine.
and you're absolutely flying, 100%. It's good to neutralise it, know the other way, but you're not trying to hit that majority of the time. Every now and then you might. That's perfect. There you go. Yeah, if I started playing at 0.0,
You'd be in trouble.
I'd be in trouble.
Yeah.
I'd have a two-way miss.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
What needs to be your number one priority when playing the draw?
Face line. Face.
Just start the ball right. Like, I want you to, like, when you go away, your training is to put a stick out in front of you
Just start it
and
right.
just start it right. I don't even care if you end up, see, look, because then you end up getting, like, faded, because the whole swing direction goes too much left. So we need to, like, prioritise as much as we can.
Start it right.
Just start it right. I don't even care if this misses the green right. Just start it right. Good. And again. So much better. That's the shot I want to see.
Felt nice.
Yeah?
Yeah, it just felt like I'm
Does it
almost-
feel a bit more free from that position?
Yeah,
Yeah.
through the ball it did, yeah. But I almost felt like I was going more that way.
Does this look better? So you looked at your swing from down the line before? Does that look better?
Yeah.
That's a better position coming down, isn't it? Going dissecting right bicep. You can
Yeah.
play golf from there, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, before it going all the way over there, it's like,
Yeah.
how the hell are we supposed to play some consistent
Yeah.
golf, find consistent striking? Pretty tough, right?
Yeah.
Much better. Right, let's go one more and then we'll hit driver. Cool. I'll show you some speed. Ball, mate. So much better.
Yeah.
Now I look like a player.
Yeah.
Doing the same shot every time. I promise you now, like, that is what being good is. It's just being boring, not trying to do anything special. Repeatability, same thing over and over again, knowing what it feels like. Like, they're the perfect numbers.
Yeah.
Path, basically doubled the face. That's basically what we're looking for.
Yeah, that's what I've been told.
Yeah? That's about bang on, right?
Yeah.
There we go. Good. Definitely more neutral. Like I said, I don't expect this to start just randomly sling hooking.
No.
The way to sort of neutralize this, like, do you know kind of how much you hit up in relation, then what do you need to do with path? Do you kind of know what?
Not really. No.
Okay, so like, if you were swinging down, what would be the neutralizer? Swing left?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if you're swinging up, you want to swing
Right.
more right. Okay. Good ball, mate.
Felt different.
That was good. I think that was close.
It felt different. It felt like I was staying more behind it.
Good. I think he can get off more.
Shifting off.
Yeah, I think he can. I think he's still getting on too early. Because he's just having to jump back. Do you think he should get off more?
Just that last move. He's still getting to the outside of that right from the lower body. Really just focus back on that right. Staying on that.
Not going that way.
Yeah.
You can even widen the stance a little bit to give yourself a little bit.
Yeah.
And just feel like you're almost pressuring the instep. That's what I want you to feel. That's it.
Feels like I'm almost coming down.
Like, if you can see how I'm keeping the foot rotated around that way, right?
Yeah.
So that foot isn't doing that. The right foot, the trail foot, it's staying in step pressured, and I'm moving that way. That's what I really want you to try and focus on. And then just apply a bit of speed on it. Good. Get into that right side. Close. Gets a little bit early for me with driver, with the upper.
Yes.
Yeah. Close. Okay. With driver, I think for whatever reason you want to get back earlier.
Okay.
Don't know why, but like, I need you to feel like that's your goal. Just get away from it in the backswing, like so much more. So do a backswing for me. Like I really want you to that sensation as much as you can.
I'm just trying to get this way without having that foot going that way. That's my biggest thing.
Yeah, I understand.
As soon as I try and get further this way, my whole foot comes off.
If I press here and then now get away from it, but try to make sure you stay in contact with me, so that you've got to try and get a little bit that way, right? So you got to try and keep the pressure almost in your left side. It won't, obviously. As soon as mass moves that way, you're always going to move a little bit in trail side.
So almost trying to almost bump my hips that way.
Yeah. I mean, that setup, I would definitely have you there, right?
Yeah.
And just move off it from there. Where does your pressure feel like it is right now?
Inside my left, inside my right.
So if you move it, everything just a little bit forward. Give yourself a little bit of room to move.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, actually close. I did like really quite close that one.
Okay.
Like, you actually had a bit of ground push you back there.
Yeah. Yeah. Same thing?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. Give me that again with some speed. Just don't feel like you've got to get back into lead side. Don't feel that as much. There. Like that way you finish there as well when you're finishing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the finish position.
Yeah.
That was nice. Actually, look at the foot.
That's an athlete.
There you go, jumping that ground.
Yeah.
Look at your left foot here. Like, this is the one you want to see, right? Look at the left foot. Jump up, off the floor and out. That's what you see in high-speed players, right? Same idea. Let's just get some speed going on it. Good. You feel like you can hit more up from there?
Yeah.
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 100%. That's what I want to see.
Hey,
Get more comfortable with this and you'll be able to produce some serious speed. Serious speed. That was 115, by the way. So that's better.
All right, it's gone up.
Launch it up. Good. There you go. How much difference is that? Now, how much better is that, by the way?
Yeah.
Hit the pole. Oh.
What's that feel like?
I didn't think as much about the lower half on the way back. I just thought about trying to hit it harder.
Good. Hit it up and high. Higher,
Yeah, that's
up,
what I was thinking.
hard. That's what I want to see. 114 point, it's nearly 170 ball speed that.
Yeah, that's
169.5. What's the fastest you've had?
like 160.
Okay. It's a bit better.
Going higher.
Yeah. Better, right?
Yeah.
Oh, mate, that's dynamite. That is money. One more. One more. Launch it up. Launch it up with speed. As much as you got. Straighter and longer. Is that good?
Yeah.
Yeah, thought so.
What have we found? What works?
So, for me, the starters was lack of intention on shape.
Yeah.
So, like, I'll start with I'll call it the mental aspect of it. So, lack of visualization, lack of intention. We start to increase that, the body move follows. Rather than thinking, how do I improve the body move to make the ball flight better? Think, what ball flight do I need to improve the actual body motion? That's a better order of things. In the same way I use football as a reference.
Yeah.
You wouldn't try and kick it around the wall by thinking about what your foot's doing. You would try and kick it around the wall and then the foot reacts accordingly. Right? That's the way of thinking about it, okay? So you trying to draw it is controlling shape already, and then I give you a couple of extra things me and Sam speak about, and everything starts to tidy itself up, okay? So we were talking about chest first. So we were talking about chest sway and just the amount of numbers we were basically looking at. So for me, the numbers in general was trying to make sure this is one we were trying to overdo, okay? So we were basically trying to overfeel like the chest was coming away.
Yeah.
This one's still a fraction too much early, but it's way better, right? So like the ones you were doing the best were where you were basically feeling like you were back the longest, but not the most. So not the most amount of distance, but the amount of time you felt like you were back there the longest, okay? And then combine that with intention of starting it, right? And you start to get a little bit of a better move, right? So again, I'll show you the swing from down the line, gives you a good visual of it. This one, I think. Check. Yeah. That one, give yourself the view of the club not coming over the top. Go through transition and down. You can see it dissecting through the right bicep, right? So that going through right bicep basically means you've got a little more space. It's not coming out. You're not having to literally slow down to be able to throw that club down. You can actually release it down in the proper area. Yeah. Makes life a lot easier. Okay, and that comes through good body dynamics, good body motion, and then we're able to produce what we're seeing. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now driver, this is obviously the biggest one. Yeah. This is like a bit of a game changer. Yeah. 100%. You're just launching a damn thing, to be honest with you. It's literally just one here, so I'll send this over to Joe. Now, if we watch what happens in transition, it's never been there, right? It's always coming. It still goes a little bit over, don't get me wrong. But your sensation is just to launch that thing as high as you possibly can, feeling like you're getting away. There is no need to feel like going left, because you get so left already, and you get pressure going left so much already, you get too much, and then you just actually don't use ground reaction force. Versus if you almost limit it by feeling like you're not getting there, and you feel like you're staying behind it, you see your left foot literally jumping off the floor. Yeah. There's your sign of ground reaction force. There's your sign of producing speed through the ground. That's your visual, right? And that's happening by you literally feeling like you're not even getting in the left side. So we're producing more force by not even feeling like we're getting in it. So you're literally feeling like you're up, hitting up as high as you possibly can, and just bombing this thing up. And I guess you felt a little bit drawy of it, but like the general sensation is just up and bomb, right? Like I'm happy with that. Like you just want to hit this thing as high and as hard as possible. That controls your move. Again, ball flight controls the motion rather than you trying to control the motion. So it's an easier sensation of doing it. That is going to be game changing. Yeah. And you train that now, get comfortable with it, add some speed, you could jump massively in the next 2 months. Mm-hmm.
So Ethan's leaving here today with a comprehensive plan of exactly what he's going to do. He's going to have an upgrade on his strength conditioning plan, start working on those areas of stability and mobility that hold him back at the moment. And he's got some really good feel ideas and motions and a bit of a blueprint moving forward of exactly what we're trying to do with the goal swing in terms of the irons and with the driver. So hopefully he found the session useful. He's going to go away and put the work in. I'm sure you'll be seeing his name as on the leaderboards in the coming months.